What's up, snowbirds? My name is Justin, and in this video we're going to cover what I pack for long-term travel under 7 kilograms. What's up and welcome to the channel. Together with my wife Megan, we are the Global Snowbirds. We travel on $50 a day to show you what it's like to really go backpacking on a budget. So in this video we're going to cover what I learned from 1 year of travel in Southeast Asia, because unlike our previous packing video, which was based solely on research on what to bring, this time around I'm going to tell you what I found I need and don't need when it comes to traveling. And this is not just a packing video for the sake of it. This is actually all the stuff that I'm bringing on our 9-month trip to South and Central America, in which we leave for in 2 days. So let's jump right into it. We're going to start with the bags. Having only a carry-on is actually going to save you lots of time, money, and hassle while you're traveling. You don't have to wait to check in and retrieve your bags. You don't have to pay the outrageous luggage fees that some airlines charge, and you'll never have the stress of possibly losing your bag during your travels. First, let's talk about the size of your bag and prioritizing how to pack them. Most airlines are going to include 1 free personal item and 1 free carry-on item, and that is exactly how we are going to do it. Both bags are going to have to stay within a certain size criteria, which is commonly the same between most airlines, and that is 22 inches height by 10 inches depth by 14 inches width for your carry-on item, and around 16 inches height by 14 inches width by 8 inches depth for your personal item, which essentially just means that it has to fit under the seat, which is going to be a critical factor in choosing your bag. Choosing your bag is totally up to you and your preference, but if you decide to go with the rolling hard case luggage, just remember that those bags empty weigh about 2 to 3 kilograms. So just keep that in mind if when you're choosing a bag, the actual weight of it by itself. I suggest a small backpack or duffel bag. I have this small little military police style bag that I had laying around, which is the perfect size for me. So it's 25 liters, got alright straps, lots of back padding. It has the side pockets, it has the hip strap pockets, it opens all the way up, it has a laptop pocket or laptop sleeve, 2 other smaller pockets with zippered linings on the inside. For my personal item bag, I have the Maxpedition No Attack Gear Slinger. This is an awesome little bag. It actually locks. Most Maxpedition gear locks, which I will show you. It's got lots of pockets on the inside, lots of organization. It's very small and light, and the gear slinger means that you can just whip it around and have easy access to your items. It's actually very comfortable, machine washable, adjustable. It's a great little bag. I couldn't recommend Maxpedition gear enough. Now, if you're a regular viewer and you're thinking, bro, you're full of shit, I see you with a 2-strap backpack on all the time. That is because you were right. That is my Maxpedition Typhoon backpack. And that is because I have to carry a whole bunch of camera gear, which will not be included in this video because you, as an average traveler, aren't going to be carrying a bunch of camera gear. So yeah, you don't have to worry about that. If you're actually curious, just leave a comment, and if there's enough people that want to see it, I'll make a camera gear video. But don't worry, this doesn't affect the actual weight of my carry-on because all of my camera gear fits into my personal item with all my other stuff, which we will now cover. I prioritize my bag so that my big bag is all my hotel-bound stuff. Typically it doesn't leave the hotel with me. I can just drop it and a few items from my small bag, and then we're good to go. My small bag also includes all our important, expensive items, so I like to have that with me all the time anyways. I also do this so I don't have to rearrange everything every time we go on a travel day. So that's enough about strategy, let's jump right into the content. In my big bag I have 3 packing cubes, all different sizes with my clothes. That includes 2 pants, 4 shorts, 2 swim shorts, 1 hiking shorts, 1 comfortable shorts, 1 pair of sweatpants, 6 socks. For my shirts I have 4 athletic type Nike and Adidas moisture wicking shirts. That is good for when it's hot and sweaty, because I get real sweaty. And then I have 2 dress shirts for dressing up fancy any days that we want to go out. I have 12 pairs of boxers, I have a sweatshirt, and I have a rain jacket, but we will cover those later. Essentially, you're going to want to pack for 1 week. Not 1 month, not 2 months, 1 week. 7 days of clothing, plus 1 day extra for shit happens. Next in my big bag, I have this field pillow. If we're ever in long layovers and I need to lay down, I can just stuff some of my clothes into this bad boy, and I have a little makeshift pillow. Next I have a hat. I have my hiking sandals. I tried to limit it to 2 shoes, so I have my pair of running shoes and then I have the hiking sandals. Next in the big bag, I have this collapsible Tupperware. Good for reducing your plastic footprint. I found that when we went traveling in Southeast Asia, most of my plastic consumption came in the form of takeout boxes from our food. So I brought my own. That way you can cut down and just hand them this. They put the food in there, problem solved. I also have a bamboo straw. Next I have my meds, a variation of a few meds. I got some gravel, some burn cream, some Imodium, some melatonin for helping to sleep, some Benadryl for getting bit by bugs. That's about it. Your meds are totally going to depend on you. You don't have to bring these. You can always just get them there as you need them, but I like to have them with me, and they could be expensive in some places, so we bring those. Next we have our laundry line. This is just a piece of string because we do our own laundry. We ended up saving lots of money from doing our own laundry. If you think it's about $5 per week of doing laundry, that can add up over a year. Next is kind of a luxury item for me. They are snorkeling goggles. I just like to be able to see and not have to rent them. They're tiny, they take up no space and no weight, so I bring them. Also, we have our outlet adapter. It's got a bunch. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. 5 outlets from the one. And I would suggest getting one with a USB so you don't have to carry around that many chargers. Next we got our toiletries. Megan actually brings all my toiletries because I have so little that they just fit into her toiletry bag. Not that much. We got a soap holder for soap, deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste, and to cut down a little more on single-use plastics, I've got a rechargeable beard trimmer shaver thing. Also an item that I very much recommend bringing is earplugs. It's gonna get loud in lots of places, and especially hostels. And that is it for my big bag. That is everything that goes in there, and that's very little stuff. It's my clothes, my toiletries, and a few luxury items. Alright, let's cover what goes into the personal bag. These are the things that are gonna be coming with me almost every day. We have a tablet. I bring a full-on laptop because I have editing to do. But if it wasn't for that, I would just bring a laptop. 1, because they have longer battery lives. 2, they're smaller and compact. And then to have extra storage, I have a micro USB, which is actually 128 gig, and that stores all my movies, shows, and music. Obviously I have my watch, my sunglasses. I have a portable battery charger. This thing is awesome. It's the Anchor, and it can charge my phone 6 times from 0 to 100. Also great, another tip with the tablet is that you don't need a full-on plug to charge it. You can just use your portable battery charger and your cord. Next, obviously, portable speakers. These are great for getting the party started. We have a flashlight, waterproof phone case. We have all my debit cards and ID with a RFID screen protector thing. I have a small first aid kit that I personally made. It's just small things to keep, you know, the cuts, the random cuts and abrasions. I also have burn cream. I have the Bose QC25 in-ear headphones, noise cancelling headphones. I chose the smaller ones because in hot, humid Southeast Asia, having big, bulky headphones over your ears is almost like wearing earmuffs, and it gets real hot. So I chose the in-ear. Just a suggestion for you. Next, you're gonna wanna bring a pen and maybe a Sharpie. A pen definitely for filling out all your visa forms. A Sharpie, sometimes the hostels let you draw on the walls, so that's a little fun artistic feature for you. We have a microfiber towel that is essential. You don't want to bring a full-on towel. This thing packs up tiny, and you can also use it as a beach blanket sometimes. Also can be used as a beach blanket is a shemag or your scarf. You can make one of those a sarong as well. Good for covering up in temples as well. My passports and other documents and international driver's license, they get kept in a Ziploc bag. A little bit of waterproofing in case it rains hard on us. If it does rain hard enough, I do have a rain cover for my bag, and because I have all the valuables and all the camera equipment, those actually go inside a dry bag inside the backpack, which is covered by the rain cover. Taking no chances this time. Also, I carry with me a rain jacket almost all the time in Southeast Asia. It'll come up at any time. I assume it's going to be the same in Central America because we're going for a bit of the rainy season, so always have that with you just in case. And that is actually the last item I'm bringing. So as you can see, guys, it's very little. There's not much there. That's really all I need. We packed a lot last year, and I ended up just getting rid of lots of it. I either tossed it out, gave it to people, sent it home with friends and family, and you can see that there's a few luxury items there as well that I don't essentially need, but I like to have. So really, there's not that much. I guess that's about it. If you found value from this video, we would love it if you hit that subscribe button and a like, and of course you can share it if you think anybody else can benefit from watching this video. Yeah, that's it for me, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace. If you guys made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you. I appreciate it. And as a token of my appreciation, I'm going to give you a bit of bonus information. No airline has actually weighed my carry-on bag. So as long as your bag is the correct size parameters, you should be able to get away with going over 7 kilograms. Thanks for watching. See ya. Bye.
Be sure to check the links in our descriptions for promos, discounts, packing, and more.
And of course, you can always visit our website for full itineraries, prices, and other resources.